So, if you're an online fitness coach and you've been struggling with writing captions that generate leads consistently and predictably, then this video is for you. Because in this video, I'm going to go over 3 caption writing frameworks that I use to get coaches over 100 leads daily. They're proven time and time again whenever I need to, create a video that just gets leads, gets people DMing, the coaches I work with. I use these 3 frameworks. So sit tight. I'm going to explain everything here. Let's go. First of all, these are the kinds of comments I'm sure lots of fitness coaches are looking for. These types where people comment like a keyword, and when they comment a keyword, you send them a lead magnet to their DMs, and through that you can now talk to them and eventually get them to book a call. So problem, you probably write captions, post it, maybe get some likes, but no DMs, no booked calls. You try again the next day and again until you start thinking maybe it's your niche or your offer. But really, 9 times out of 10 is going to be your caption psychology. So let's get into framework 1, which is what I call the mistake. So framework 1 calls out the number 1 obvious mistake your audience is making without realizing it. It works because people love being educated about their blind spots, and it positions you as the expert who sees what they don't. So, additionally, narrowing down on one mistake makes your content feel actionable and digestible instead of overwhelming them. So basically, the whole concept of this caption is that if you outline, their problems, and you point those problems back to one solution, or you point everything that's causing them pain back to one thing that they aren't doing, then most people would want to take action on that. Most people want to listen to that because everyone wants something to be easy. Everyone wants one mistake that they can fix to achieve their dream outcome. So it creates urgency because they want to stop making this mistake immediately, and triggers the I need to know what I'm doing wrong curiosity gap. So let's get into it. So framework template, and it starts with most target, which is your target audience, make this mistake without realizing it. They, obvious solution, completely ignore hidden factor. And I'm going to go over like a sample in a second. That one habit is enough to consequence 1, consequence 2, consequence 3, and then authority statements about why this matters. Then comment keyword and I'll send you the solution. So this works because you're hitting a lot of things here. Number 1, you're calling out the target audience. Number 2, you're pointing out an obvious solution that they're ignoring, due to hidden factors. And then you talk about the consequences, the 3 consequences, which will probably be their biggest pains or problems and the biggest things that they want to, avoid. And you say that, okay, if you continue doing this one mistake, these 3 things that you hate pretty much are going to keep happening to you over and over again. And then, so here is the framework sample. And this is one that I wrote that actually generated like a lot of leads for my fitness coach clients. So it starts with most guys make this mistake without realizing it. So guys in this one, it was targeting men, pretty broad, but yeah, most guys make this mistake without realizing it. They do cardio and eat healthy, but completely ignore their cortisol level. So in this case, the obvious solution that people think is the right thing to do is cardio and eating healthy, and people believe that if you do that, then they'll achieve their goals. But most people who do that don't end up achieving their goals. You understand? So, and the hidden factor that we went with, which is kind of like the angle that we're using to get more people to pay attention, is cortisol levels. And then that one habit is enough to keep belly fat locked in place, consequence 1 that you don't want, spike stress hormones, consequence 2, and make your body store fat right around your midsection. 3 things that they truly don't like. Your stress response controls where your body burns fat first, and your gut is always last. Comment checklist and I'll send you my easy fix checklist for shrinking your gut fast. So this, how many lines? I think it's like 5 lines. 5-line caption. If you write it today, I'm pretty sure I can guarantee that you're going to get a few people commenting this keyword, and it's going to be like shocking to you. But yeah, it works. And yeah, we go into framework 2, which is what I call the culprit. So this caption dismisses surface level solutions and reveals the real underlying cause of their problems. So basically we shit on, solutions that people throw around, and we go into the deep underlying cause of their problems. And it works because it shifts blame away from their efforts / willpower and onto something they can actually fix. And it creates an aha moment that makes your solution inevitable. So here is the framework template. You can't out effort a biological problem. So let me just go through everything, then we'll circle back. Surface problem isn't caused by obvious assumption. It's because your key system isn't where it should be. When key system, which is your system, whatever system you use as your angle for getting clients, so a lot of people use different systems. We use the testosterone system. So basically, if you fix your testosterone, you get in shape. So that is your key system. So when key system drops, this happens. Consequence 1, consequence 2, consequence 3. You can't fix key system by accident. Analogy that makes it stick. So, an analogy that will make people understand what you just said in like one sentence. Comment keyword and I'll send you solution. So this might be confusing when you first see it, but once I give you an example, you're going to see how easy it is to implement. So here's the example. You can't out crunch a hormonal problem. So typically, this caption is targeting people who don't like belly fat, who have belly fat. And what do people typically think to do when they have belly fat? They think they need to do abs workouts and stuff. So you can't out crunch. So out crunch is like the effort that people typically believe that they need to do. And basically, we're just saying that you can't do that. Like that doesn't work. Basically, you can't out crunch a hormonal problem. Now, you may not understand this fully because this is just a caption. Like this is the caption for a reel that I created. So the whole idea is that you have a reel, you have the hook in that reel, and the hook like pushes people to the caption, and the caption pretty much closes them, gets them to comment a keyword, and they're in your DMs. So yeah, this might not that's why like you may not understand it. But yeah, you can't out crunch a hormonal problem. Stubborn belly fat isn't caused by lack of not training hard enough. So that's it here. Surface problem, the thing they don't like, isn't caused by obvious assumption. So stubborn belly fat isn't caused by a lack of not training hard enough. I think that's self-explanatory. It's because your testosterone isn't where it should be, and that's this one right here. It's because your key system, your whatever angle that you use to separate yourself from other people and to help your clients get the results that they want isn't where it should be. And when key system drops, this is what happens. Your metabolism slows down, your belly fat starts to soften, your motivation gets weaker, and no matter how healthy you eat, nothing sticks. Ugh, my Nigerian accent almost came out there. Yeah, so you can't raise testosterone by accident. You can't fix the key system by accident. You need to create the right internal environment for your body to naturally increase it. So yeah, kind of like a plant won't grow without sunlight. So basically this analogy right here just like clarified the message that we're trying to put out. So you won't burn fat consistently if your hormones are working against you. Comment alpha below and I'll send you my testosterone blueprint that fixes this. So this caption as well is something that worked very, very well. And by the way, if you want like access to this template, so you can just plug into ChatGPT and to just give you a caption for whatever angle you use. Just DM me caption on Instagram. I'm going to link my Instagram in the description. So just DM me caption there and I'll send it to you. So framework 3 is what I call the trap. And basically, this caption framework validates their struggle by acknowledging everything they've already tried, then positions your method as the missing piece they haven't discovered yet. And it works because it meets them where they are, frustrated and tired, before offering hope with a new approach. If you've done any kind of like copywriting study or anything like that, you know that people love new approaches to problems that they've been trying to fix. It gives them hope. And if you can bring out a new approach that makes sense to people and it feels like, okay, if I actually follow this new approach, it could get me to my dream outcome, then a lot of times they're going to be hopeful and they'll be curious enough to listen to what you have to say. So it also sells people on your unique system. When people believe your unique system will help them, they'll pay. So this is the framework template. Most of the target audience, your audience we work with, have tried everything. Method 1, method 2, method 3, even extreme method. And somehow, desired outcome, the thing that they want the most, still doesn't happen. What they didn't realize is none of those work when root cause, whatever the root cause is going to be. That's where your system comes in. Instead of old way, we new approach. This system is built for specific avatar, which is your specific avatar, who wants the number one dream outcome without sacrificing what they value. So if you're targeting people who are busy men, for example, what they value could be, I don't want to sacrifice my busy schedule, and then you insert that here. So DM me keyword and I'll send you deliverable, which is like your lead magnet. And this is the framework sample. So most of the men we work with have tried everything: tracking calories, adding more cardio, cutting carbs, even training 5 or 6 times a week, and somehow their belly fat doesn't move. What they didn't realize is that none of those strategies work long term when your testosterone is low and your metabolism has slowed down from years of stress and poor diet. That's where the testosterone reset system comes in. So that's our our system basically. And instead of trying to force more out of your body that's already fighting back, we fix the root problem, your internal environment, so that fat loss becomes more systematic, energy returns, and muscle starts showing, which is, the thing that they want, the outcomes that they want the most. The system is built for high performing men, so that is our avatar, who want to lose fat and build a capable body, which is the outcome. Build a capable body, athletic looking body, without sacrificing their schedule, sleep, or sanity. So basically, we just offered them a brand new fix that doesn't come with pain from methods that they've used in the past, and also like it doesn't come in the way of things that they value and things that they don't want to give up if they have to use your system. So the smoother you can make a new system or a new opportunity, the more people will want to actually try that new opportunity. So those are my 3 writing frameworks. Just a quick little recap. So the mistake framework, the culprits, and the trap. So if you start using this template, I can guarantee that you see a huge rise in more people commenting, so you can follow up with them in the DMs. And if this sounds good, and if you want access to this template, then in the description you're going to see my Instagram username. I don't know, I'm talking like an old man. My IG username. DM me the word caption, and I'm going to send this right to you. So thank you for watching, and if this sounds interesting, consider subscribing. And now you know how to write a caption, but without the right real hook, carousel hook, whatever, people are not going to read your caption. So that is what you should learn next. I'm going to probably link it somewhere above in the future or now. But yeah, check that out.